You're the first to admit that you've got a little bit of a temper on the golf course, thanks to your Viking ancestry. You said that, in your words, you said that if you don't react immediately when your fuses start to melt, then you're useless for the rest of the round. It must be important for you to have a caddy who understands how you work. Tell us about your relationship with your caddy, because it's a unique dynamic, isn't it?
Yeah, luckily he can take a few punches, you know. So no, it's yeah, it's one of them. I got pretty good patience when I want to, but once that runs out, I can get a bit fiery.
Talking of caddies, you had Fanny on the bag for 5 years. We hear that she got you into pinball.
Yeah, that's correct. She's a huge pinball fan and pinball collector. Actually, she got loads of machines. I'm not going to embarrass her by telling you how many, but there's a lot. And we always said that when my summer house in Sweden was ready, I was going to have one there. So she came down last New Year's and spent New Year's Eve with my family, and then she brought a pinball machine down, and we got so hooked that we bought one in the US as well. So we got one in the US and one in Sweden now. So hopefully I won't end up with as many as she got, but it's good fun though, and it's one of those things when people ask you what you do for a hobby. You know, if I play pinball for half an hour, it just completely gets me focused on that, and I don't think about anything else. Talking
of Fanny, I love the photos of you playing out of the water hazard in your underwear in Doral. You say that Swedes are notoriously unself-conscious about their bodies, and she's just got her head in the yardage book, totally ignoring you.
Yeah, it was a fun incident. You know, to tell you the whole thing, I started on 10. I hit the turn 5 under par, and I hit this poor tee shot and ends up on mud in this water hazard, and I was wearing white trousers and a light yellow shirt, so I thought if I go out there and play it, I will save a shot. So, you know, for the love of the game, what are you not going to do, and for your score in a World Golf Championship? So it was no question I was going to play it, but then I thought I don't want to play the next 6 holes completely covered in mud. So, you know, the shoes and the socks and the white pants went, and then I thought, well, if that's off, I might as well take off the shirt as well. It's going to make no difference, but apparently it did on the photos at least. And I played the shot. I almost saved par. I saved one shot on the hole, and the only thing I regret is I potentially could have put my sock somewhere.
You must enjoy reliving that amazing 3-wood approach shot on the 72nd hole last year, which was a tap-in for an eagle. Planning some more of that this year?
Yeah, it's always hard to know when you're gonna hit a 3-wood to a foot or a foot and a half. But of course, I hope to play some good golf and hopefully hit a couple of crowd-pleasing shots around the week. And it's a course I've performed well at. Up until last year, I've had some solid finishes, but that win was really something special, and I played phenomenally tee to green the whole week, and that was the reason why I won.
Yeah, and that shot actually got you European Tour Shot of the Year. That must have felt pretty special.
Yeah, when you got wind in your sails, it's a lot of good things happen for you, and it was a great season, and to finish it off with that shot into 18 in front of family and friends and fans down here in Dubai, and now got the plaque down on the 18th fairway, which is very special, and anyone who plays the earth course at Jumeirah Golf Estates now can see where the shot was played from, and I'm sure we'll have plenty of guests and members going to try and make it the same.
If I could just finish off by asking your best shot ever.
Well, a lot of people would obviously think I would say the 3-wood into 18 last year, but I actually had a shot that I rate equally as high, at least during that final round, and that was the 3/4 5-iron I played to a foot on the 12th hole, because the conditions, the pin position, and more than anything, that stay at that time in the round and the tournament, I was being chased heavily by Mr. Poulter, and I just came up with a flawless 5-iron to about a foot for tapping birdie on 12, and that kind of put me, you know, a couple ahead, and really pushed me on to win that tournament. So I would probably you know, want to highlight that shot. I'm Henrik Stenson, and you're watching AGTV.